I'm going live. I just started my YouTube thing. I be going live all the time.
Smashing this shit, bro.
Nah.
Gee, I'm a monster. I love this shoe shit, man. I can play shoe game all fucking night.
Yeah, man, blood on the damn man. I don't know what to need.
The bitch you ride on me, man, bitch got me fucked out. Yeah, damn, man.
I'm ready, bro.
You false.
Nigga, you gotta hear.
I'm going live on you, boy.
Nah, man. You show me all your little plays, man.
Yeah.
Don't you set up and did this. What? Study me, man.
I'm going live.
53! They're running it!
Brady gives to Michelle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On second down, Michelle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
36, 36.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's got this down to the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he's going to be hemmed in. And
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna change my Nah, I'm gonna change my headset. I'm ready. And I had to change my headset,
down
bro.
right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Because you play this game, you think about
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
you could. You play the game,
On the ground is Michelle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm talking about your headphone.
Talking about in your headphone.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Like, what you mean? Like, what?
Like, I'm just trying to hear y'all
The
in the game.
background and shit.
Yeah, I just see I got it too loud on the game. I can't hear y'all if I got it all audio.
I'm about to come over there. I'm glad you hit me.
Well, don't worry about it. I just play it like this.
I'm about to come over there. I already pulled off.
Hold on, you say you just want to hear her. You don't want to hear the game.
Yeah, I was trying to hear the game too, but I ain't want it that loud.
Then go to settings in Madden, nigga.
No, I ain't talking about the Madden set. I'm talking about the headphone set. Mm-mm. What about now? No, I'm trying to check, see what my headset's on. Don't worry about it. Just play it like that.
Ferguson there on the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, I need to know if I can beat Green Bay.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
That's what he did.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lawrence Guy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lawrence Guy, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. From the 22, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah. I'm on YouTube, you know.
Wait, that's why 20.
Welcome to get better, man.
Brady now on first down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Bag that. Let him throw it deep like this one. Ooh, that Jesus.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Under the G, why? Yeah, that's a G. That's a G.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
23 yards, the final tally. On first down, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. And Brady will sneak it. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Tom Brady with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count, 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken about the 12. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing is Jackson, eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jamie Collins providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Michelle going to try again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder, and the 13-year man puts it through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I get...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. John Simon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. He finds Roberts complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go, defense. It's our time.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Mike 51. Mike 51. You don't know no better.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Man, look. Bro, ain't no motherfucker way, bro. Man, get the fuck out of here with that dude.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Guy. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
I gotta be turned down. Too loud. Here,
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I better watch your moving around.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady on the bootleg. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now he's flushed out left. And the ball is knocked out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. When he hit.
To throw, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Now Brady. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going to loft one deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, he mad, man. He want a rematch. Gonna be 21-0 1st quarter, then.
Don't be mad.
Yes, I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. Dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash.
Oh, my bad, bro. Send it
They
again.
can't
Bro.
catch up to
I
the
got
lack of the
bag out
stamina.
there.
Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They're on attack when they tackle like damages.
I'm
Every I can
already
play it
on,
back
bro.
on the camera. High boy,
What you
just
want
consider
to
me
do?
flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big jobs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge
Well,
victorious.
we
Years,
should've
blood,
done
sweat,
well.
tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold,
Who got
copy,
somebody
end
that
zone.
game just
Watch
on?
me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance.
Here's the
Jump in
background.
stands.
Here's the
No man,
background.
man.
See.
Out there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no
would try to
losses.
get Green
It's all
Bay
about
for
making
you.
the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. They call us up making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch
I'm
me
gonna use your boy.
Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Snead's got it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And a former Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram. An early task. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And again, it's Ingram. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 24.
And sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy, crazy, crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see,
and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 70 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes to throw once more. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He didn't have no gun. I heard him up there fighting.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down. In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to get this.
Hold on, bro.
Oh, man.
Hold on, I got one big bottle.
Thanks for that. I like that. Man, where the fuck did you even come from? God, this fucking sucks. When you And you have teammates, so you can't fucking hear. Was that somebody's baby screaming? Oh. Oh, that baby man. It didn't come at me again. Come on, bud.
Down near the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
You ready, bro?
That's another Kansas City.
Wow, camper. What the fuck?
You ready, bro?
You say it's kind of suspicious to travel under the speed limit when the speed limit is 70?
I'm back, chump. You ready, bro?
First down. First and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. they'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Well, now they'll try the end around.
Boy, come on, boy.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, you don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Josh Bynes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 80-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this for both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got some real estate inside the 30. They complete it to Hill. And down to the 29-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Domida Pecco racks up the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Let's see what you got.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing is Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he will finally be taken down up at the 43. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Man, get out of here.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Domata Peko able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
What?
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, he's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Man, Brett on 2K.
Run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
Either way, good luck. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark, his second sack of the night. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And the pressure gets to him again. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And to the 43. So down.